Inbreeding is good. Wow, did I just ruffle your feathers? Let us just take a listen. Just listen to this extract clip. And then let's take a step-by-step approach to address this question of inbreeding. Okay?
We breed for 10.
Oh, you breed for 10?
We breed for 10. We
should
accept,
have some.
we accept, we breed for 10. We accept 8. We disqualify less than 8.
Okay. That clip is a great introduction to the topic of inbreeding. In fact, breeding in general. And as such, it is our wish that we are able to explore this topic a little bit further, so that when the time comes for us to implement a type of breeding, we know what to do and we know how to do it. Join me on this journey at Ace Farm as we explore the general topic of breeding. At the end, you and I will be on the same page. I promise you, I surely promise you, we will be in total synchronization, in total agreement that inbreeding is actually very, very good. Only if you know what you are doing, only if you know what you want out of it. It is an ancient technique that has been deployed in all domesticated animals, and therefore we cannot overlook that. Inbreeding is good. Something random out of nowhere. Just take a look at my pomegranate tree that is busy flowering, and fruits are busy setting. Now, I think this is a good time to slot this in while I allow you some time to wrap your mind around the fact that we are discussing inbreeding specifically and stating that it is very, very good. So yeah, there you go. Guys, kindly take a moment to subscribe, to like, and to share this video if they do resonate with you. If there's an opportunity for you to learn, obviously, share with your farmers, okay? Let's go. So, the intent is not to be technical at all about this discussion. This discussion is about establishing one or two primary principles so that it can lead us into a discussion of inbreeding. Okay? A good question to ask is basically, what is the purpose of the farm? What is the purpose of my farm? Are you a rabbit meat producer? Is that a purpose? Whose purpose is only to produce quality meat? Are you a rabbit breeder who sells to other farmers? Or do you breed rabbit for shows? Or do you create new rabbit breeds, fancy breeds, and so forth? But more importantly, are you a rabbit conservationist? Okay, so these are some key questions that we need to ask ourselves to enable us deep dive into this topic. So quickly, 3 main breeding techniques that exist that is very common and is used all over the show is the number 1. We've got a crossbreeding, which basically is taking animals of 2 different breeds and mating them together to produce what is called a hybrid or 50-50, okay? The second part is crossing animals of the same breed, not necessarily related, of the same breed, okay? And that is like pure to pure, okay? And the third one is crossing animals that are very, very closely related, okay? Father to daughter, grandfather to granddaughter, and so forth. So that is line breeding. And then when you have brother to sister, that really is the inbreeding. But again, we don't want to be too technical today, okay? Now, in the case of inbreeding, both good or bad traits are heightened or enhanced. So in the case of inbreeding, you are likely to get good traits or good features of your animal getting heightened, and also the bad trait also getting heightened. Okay, so if you are doing meat production, because there's likelihood of bad trait coming to the fore, you are likely to lose animals, you are likely to get animals that are not healthy and so forth. And therefore, we all jump on the bandwagon and keep on saying that inbreeding is not good. Now, let's flip the coin over and look for the characteristics that makes good trait coming out of inbreeding. Of course, we are looking for good trait like 10 teeth, like good meat, like beautiful colors that you want. And because of this, you want to heighten, you basically want to amplify these good traits. And because you are breeding to amplify this good trait, it's an opportunity for you then to do inbreeding, especially if you see the good trait coming out of siblings, out of the same family line, out of the same relatives. Okay, so that is the purpose. When you are doing inbreeding, just bear in mind that the word cow, C-U-L-L, I think, will be a very key activity that you're going to be doing. That means there will be some animals that you will have to remove from the herd. You have to kill them and get them out of the herd because they are now exhibiting the poor characteristics which you do not want. Okay, those are the poor characteristics that are coming out of inbreeding. So be prepared to kill some of your animals if inbreeding is what you intend to do. And so for the farmer who is intending on improving on characteristics of the animals, definitely inbreeding is an option. At the same time, for a conservationist who is interested in preserving certain good characteristics or certain good genes, by all means, inbreeding is used as a technique to retain lost genes or to bring about a certain pure breeds. Okay, so definitely inbreeding is applicable here too. But when it comes to pure meat production, just meat production, I will suggest that inbreeding is not a good practice. And so that really is where the discussion is. The main question comes back is, what is your farm? What is the purpose of the farm? And once you establish those purposes, you are then able to move into a particular breeding techniques just to ensure that you achieve your purpose. Okay? I know Elliot is out there eager to show us some of the crossbreeds that we have created and some of the pure breeds that we have created. So yeah, Elliot, over to you.
There is also another batch of hybrids from the pure breed line. From the pure breed line.
So, guys, there you have it. Look, if you are rabbit farming for meat, then by all means, use the hybrid or pure to pure for quality meat production. Okay, because there is the benefit is very clear. It's very obvious. If, however, you are a breeder, please rely on selecting good traits and replicating and enhancing such trait. Such trait can be replicated only during, well, not just only, but inbreeding is part of the process of replicating that. Okay? So, for you, the rabbit conservationist, is it called conservationist? Yeah, I think so. So, for all the rabbit conservationists, okay, I am particularly excited to engage you in this practice because especially this practice does not exist in Ghana. Okay, I haven't seen any rabbit conservationist in Ghana. Okay, we need to conserve the gene pool. Okay, the so-called local breeds, by all means, let's continue doing it. Okay, the pure breeds that we bring into country, we need to conserve those genes. Okay, so don't just get up and just breed the animals anyhow. When you are breeding the animals, you are breeding them with a purpose in mind. Keep that purpose going. Keep that purpose going. Ensure that you retain a pure gene. Ensure that your hybrid or your other genes that evolve out of this either go for meat. Ensure that your local breed remains. Okay, we need to ensure that a breed suitable for our environment for sustainable farming is developed. Okay, this is therefore a call out to all of you to join what we call GRAB, G-R-A-B. It is Ghana Rabbit Breeders. Okay, look out for the link below in the description box and let us conserve our gene pool in Ghana. Definitely, we need that conservation to happen. Let us formulate a standard that is going to guide our farmers so that we don't just end up producing anything. You know, we need to produce things with standard. We need to produce things with a plan. We have to have a plan. Okay, let us partner with government, NGOs, to create a commons infrastructure for our industry. That is all I'm asking for. And so thank you again for being patient with me and listening to all this nonsense that I've got to say, okay? All right. Catch you on the next one. Bye.